her face.
Hey guys! Okay, so I'm so excited for today's video because I'm gonna be doing something that I want to do just because I want to do it. It's kind of like experimenting my channel a bit. That's funny because I said hey guys, but I have no subscribers. Anyway, so I'm gonna be doing a Stranger Things video. Yes, and I'm gonna be talking about not only my feelings on the ending slash whole entire season of season 3, but I'm also gonna be talking about what I think is gonna happen in season 4. But it's also just going to be more of what, like, you know, what I'd like to see in season 4, what I think will be happening in season 4. Anyway, so in case you're wondering why I'm dressed up, because I always look like a bum in all my videos, it's because I actually went out for once with my friends for my birthday. Anyway, so I'm not trying to take up all your guys' time with this video, but yes, if you are a big Stranger Things fan like I am, then I hope you enjoy this video. Stay till the end to watch this video, and you better subscribe so I can see this is stuff that people want to see from my channel, that people want to see more of on my channel. Also, I kind of already went to work, started typing up a bunch of my thoughts because I feel like I understand things better if I write them out first. I feel like that's what everyone does if they have like a scripted video or whatever. But yeah, so how would I say season 3's ending was? I would say it was very sad and different from all the other endings of Stranger Things that we've seen, because it ends with the Byers moving out and Hopper being dead and not, and like everyone just growing up and going their separate ways at the end of the season. So it's kind of not like the mysterious ending that we got in season 1 or the happy ending that we got in season 2. It's so sad and so depressing. But then when you see the post-credit scene, you're like, yep, there it is, that's it. But anyway, so we now know that the gate has been closed once again, but of course there may be some new or old, even old, evil forces for season 4, duh. And we also saw what the Russians had. They had like what looked to be a Demogorgon, so we're pretty sure that there's going to be something that is back for season 4 for everyone to get back together or not get back together. Maybe, oh my gosh, wait, this is so off of what I have, but what if like I actually, like, to be honest, I don't want this at all, but what if season 4 focuses on different stories? So it's not gonna be the whole gang together fighting, but it's gonna be them separated fighting. You know what I mean? Kind of like how they fought in smaller groups, but like it won't be like they come together for gameplay. It'll be like that the entire season. I won't like that. I don't want that. Do you want that? I don't want that. Anyway, we now know that Billy, Hopper, and Alexei, my poor Alexei, are dead, along with, I think they said 30 other people who were in the Flayed, but they, of course, the government covered it up as a fire. So yeah, Hawkins has a pretty bad reputation now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna become a ghost town. In season 4, you're gonna see only like the Wheelers, Sinclairs, and Hendersons, and whoever else like living, and it's just gonna be them. I'm pretty sure that's what it's gonna be like, because I mean, we saw from the news thing or commercial, whatever that was, that they say welcome to hell. Who wants to live there? Anyway, as far as season 3 went, I think it was an amazing season. Anyway, as far as season 3 went, I think that it was an amazing season. Like, it started out pretty slow for my liking at first, but then by episode 4, there was action in almost every scene, and I was there for it. Like, it was so good. I liked Robin as a new character, and her friendship with Steve. I mean, it was like something that we needed in the season. Like, not like the friendships and dynamics in that show is just part of the reason why they're such a successful show. Like, it's so like good, and the friendships are written so well. So yeah, that was just another amazing friendship. But yeah, anyway, I am still Team Jancy. I mean, still, you guys don't know that, but I'm Team Jancy. So I mean, it works both ways. But also, Steve being an amazing character and alone, we need a love interest for him in season 4. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the whole love triangle thing is gonna be done with. Now that we see that, like, in season 4, I mean, in season 3, Steve and Nancy had nothing to do with each other. But, like, I'd still like to see, like, some, like, friendship between the two, because I feel like even though we did see them in, like, the last episode when everyone was together for the final battle scenes and they were, like, all helping each other, it was more on them focusing on, oh, I don't know, not dying. So it wasn't like they were working together for the sake of caring about each other. It was just kind of like, well, it was that, but, like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's not enough for me to get, like, that should be the end of Steve and Nancy. Like, I need some more closure. But that's just me. And I know, like, that Steve and Robin did have, like, a heartfelt stall scene, and they ended up talking about Nancy before he confessed that he's not in love with her anymore, because he actually is in love with Robin, but we all know that Robin's lesbian. That's still not enough, you know? Like, yes, we understand that Nancy's in love with Jonathan. I'm all for it. Steve is over Nancy, all for it. But can they just... I kind of miss it, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of miss Nancy now. And I was never a Stancy shipper. Why does this always happen? Like, I wanted Jancy to be together so bad, and when they weren't together, and now that they're together, it's like I'm not satisfied. Well, I am. Duffer Brothers, keep them together. But you know what I mean? Yeah. As for the party, I just wasn't feeling it this season. Like, to be honest, I feel like the Duffers made it all about LMAX this season, and, like, this is gonna sound so bad of me, and I might get so much hate. I mean, who even watches my channel anyway? But, like, it was cute at first, but what I loved so much about this show was, the party and their friendship together, and I was really missing season 1 party this season, because, like, I just love the boys' friendship with Elle, and I almost feel jealous, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like LMAX happened, and it's just like, forget the boys, you know? Which is, like, you know, it's like girl power or whatever, but I didn't really care. So that brings me to Dustin not being with them this season, which at first I was really sad, because when I was watching it the first time, I was like, wait, I want Dustin to be with the party more. Like, he's like, you know, like, the party is like not the party without Dustin, if you know what I mean. But then rewatching it, I've come to accept that he wasn't with them as much, because Scoop Shoots was just so iconic. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, also, I just realized that I didn't really talk about Jopper, so I'm just gonna talk about off the top of my head. Well, not just Jopper, but, like, you know, the adult group. I liked that they had, like, an adult group. It kind of went back to season 1 vibes, when it was like the adults, which was just Jopper, the teens, which was just, aw, they used to be such a small group, and they grew over time. Anyway, then the teens, and then the kids. But then, like, season 2, they mixed more of that up. But now that they have, I think, enough characters, I like how they went back to that, and they did adults, teens, kids, even though they're not kids anymore, but yeah, they did that. So I really liked Jopper and Murray and Alexi. They were such a good group. Murray is just, he's so funny and entertaining. I love all his scenes. I love how he always has this intuition about people who are not together getting together and becoming couples. He's just like, just get together already. Like, that's literally the fandom right there. But I really liked it. Jopper almost got their end game. We almost got our end game. It's okay though, because he might come back in season 4. I'm just gonna say might, because I don't want to be like he's gonna, because I feel like everyone thinks that Hopper's alive, and I feel like the Duffer Brothers are out to hit us with a curveball and then let us fall on our butts. They tend to do that a lot, where they get your hopes up and then they crush it. So might as well just expect Hopper to be dead. But at the same time, I'm not going to talk about that yet, because that's more to talk about later. Anyway, yeah, what did I think about all the friendships? I'm going to go with yay for the older ones, because Jancy had an interesting storyline. It was kind of about them disagreeing for once, even though they used to disagree a lot. But you know what I mean? Steve and Robin, amazing. The kids, not so much. I wasn't feeling it this season, but I already said that. I love the party, okay? The party will always have a special place in my heart. but I just didn't like how it was separated this season. But that's cruel of me to say, because you know what, scratch that. It was okay, it just wasn't my favorite season at the party. And then the adults, fantastic. It was so funny. I loved it. For the final battle scene, oh my gosh, I even typed, oh my god. I was grinning the entire time and pausing just to squeal in excitement. Lucas stays being underrated, but our king saved everyone 4 times this season. 4 times. Sorry, my ring's so crunchy. Ew. The part with the fireworks was just incredible, and me, being the huge fan that I am, woke up at 3 a.m. just to watch season 3, and so I stayed in all day, and it was 4th of July, as we know, duh. And the fireworks scene was just enough for me. I didn't even feel like going out after that. I didn't have to though, because it was too late. But yeah, like they made you feel like you didn't miss out on 4th of July, because those fireworks scene with the huge, I don't even know what the monster's name is. Is it like a huge Demogorgon, or is it just a flayed monster? I don't know. But the fireworks scene was so iconic. I almost cried. I almost cried, being the sappy person that I am. It was so beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so now for what I think is going to happen in season 4. I'm not just going to talk about the biggest question, is Hopper the American? Because I'll just answer it like this. I'm pretty sure by now everyone has agreed that he's possibly the American, and I would say I agree that he is alive. He went into the Upside Down, he got captured by the Russians. But again, nothing is confirmed until we watch season 4 and we find out if the Duffer Brothers tricked us or not. I'm hoping that they didn't, because who would kill off David Harbour? The Duffer Brothers would. And I'm just going to briefly explain why before, someone clicks out of this video, because they're like, I saw this theory a bunch of times. I want real theories. Anyway, so before we see Joyce close the gate, she looks at Hopper because she realizes that he's still in, what was it? He's still in the place. Oh, shoot. And we see Hopper look at her like with a nod that everything will be okay, just close the gate. But also, we see him look at the gate, and it's like we, as the audience, we're seeing things through Joyce's perspective. We didn't see Hopper having a plan. We didn't see Hopper climb down the ladder and jump into the Upside Down. We didn't see any of that. But just like Joyce, we as the audience didn't see Hopper die at all. Joyce closed her eyes, and then the screen went blank. And then you just see whatever that thing is. I'm not smart. The thing kill everyone except for Hopper. And as everyone says in the comments, the YouTube channel, if you didn't see the character die, then they're not dead. Okay, enough of that popular theory. Or who do I think will be the next antagonist in season 4? And there are a lot of fans, well actually I don't know if there's a lot of fans, but I saw some fans speculating that maybe it'll be 11, and I'm gonna say why I agree with this. And I was thinking about this too. I was like, that would be so cool, because okay, I have a tiny bit of evidence to prove this theory. And if you see the scene when the buyers are moving, and they're in the moving bus and Elle's looking outside the window, you see tiny flicker of what looks to be the shape of the Mind Flayer on her forehead. Yes, like just for like a second it pops up, but I know I'm reaching, but I'm pretty sure that's what the Mind Flayer looks like. I mean, we see it like a bunch of times. Could be like symbolizing that the Mind Flayer is gonna flay her next, and it's gonna take over her brain, her mind next. Like, foreshadowing. That's the word I was looking for. It could just be foreshadowing. And yes, Elle will be the next antagonist. And also, I think this would make for an interesting storyline to see like our beloved characters not get killed off. I was about to say killed off. Even though that might, okay, we'll get to that. But like, I think that would make for an interesting storyline to see like our beloved characters like be flayed and have to like try to not exactly fight against it, because we've seen enough of that, like actually like be possessed, and like the survivors, I don't know what to call them, but like the ones who aren't flayed, like to try and like stop them or like get them to, it's kind of like season 2 all over again, trying to get Will back, but like that type of scenario where like it's like an infectious disease, right, and it's spreading easily and it's so contagious, being flayed. And then some of the cast, well, yeah, some of the cast, right, some of the characters, yeah, some of the characters end up getting flayed. And it's like, oh no, it's kind of like Bird Box, that's what I meant, yeah. And it's kind of like Survivor. Oh, that's so sad. No, that's gonna be sad because they're gonna have to kill them off. No, but it could be like interesting to see, like, we can't kill them, so what do we do? And like we see them come back and they're like and stuff, you know what I mean? But also why I think this might not happen or might not be a good idea to do is that we saw what happened to Billy, right? And if Elle is going to be the antagonist, they may have to kill her. I'm going to step out of Stranger Things for a second. Millie Bobby Brown is an amazing, talented actress, so I'm pretty sure she'll be fine without Stranger Things, just saying. I feel like no one's going to want to watch the show if Eleven dies. That's like, she's been through enough, you know what I mean? And just for all that, just for her to, oh my god, I'm going to cry. Just for her to go through all that for like 4 seasons. And then have her die? Like, no. Forget, scratch this theory. But yeah, what you think? Anyway, as for what I think we're gonna see in season 4, and for what I predict is gonna happen, and for what I want, it is hinted that season 4 may be taking place during Christmas, and honestly, that's gonna bring back so many memories from season 1. Like, that aesthetic, and just like the cold winter vibes, even though it was like almost fall into winter. But anyway, I love the aesthetic so much, and I hope if they do bring that back that they could make it just like old times or even better. Like, I hope that they keep that going, because you know, the aesthetic is also what makes this show. However, since they already touched on 3 out of the 4 seasons, I was kind of hoping that they could like do something different for the 4th season and like spring related. I was thinking like, and a different holiday too, because honestly I liked how they had Christmas, Halloween. I think they did Thanksgiving too, whatever, but I'm talking season wise. It was like Christmas, Halloween, 4th of July, and it would be different. Like, I wanted to see something spring, maybe Valentine's Day, Easter, even though I don't know what they would do with those holidays, but it would be interesting to see. Or even like a New Year's one. That would be cool. Aww, New Year's before, like if they go like into the 90s, if they have enough seasons that's close to the 90s, and it's like 1989 is the last season, and it's like before New Year's, and then it's 1990 and the show ends. But yeah, I was hoping they'd do a different season this year, but I guess not. They're amazing at whatever they do, so I'll be happy with whatever. Or not happy. I don't really know. Anyway, we know that the kids are, I think, going to be 15 in the next season. Maybe. It was summer of 1985, and I think they had just finished 8th grade, which means that they're going into high school. And I was really looking forward to getting, like, you know, the first day of school, the first day of high school, and like kind of like a parallel to them walking down the hall in the Halloween episode. Oh my god, it won't be the same without Will. Anyway, but then you see season 3 ends out in I think it was like fall time, so I'm pretty sure we already missed out on that opportunity. But I'd like to see, since we know that Nancy, I think Nancy's a senior now, because Steve was a senior and he finished. Yeah, so I think this is going to be Nancy's senior year. So if they're going to be in the same school, I'd like to see one of the kids getting bullied. It's just most likely going to happen. I mean, I'm not like saying that they're like, they suck and they're going to get bullied, because that's just them. The show was literally them starting out as outcasts, and they've always been outcasts. I mean, why do you think they fall into these traps? Because they're so interested. So I feel like they might get bullied, and I'd like to see Nancy stick up for them. Like, I want to see that so bad. And for what I'm looking forward to, I'm really looking forward to Elle building a relationship with the Byers now that we know that she is going to be living with them. I'm pretty sure, did like Joyce adopt her? Is that possible? I sound very stupid, but like, did she just take her in? Did she have to get papers? Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, we know that she lives with them now, and I'm really excited because that could mean more Ellen Will, and yes, Jonathan having a dynamic with another character other than Nancy, Will, or his mom. I understand Jonathan's a loner, but he stays one of my fave characters in the show because he's honestly so relatable. I love him, but I'd appreciate for him to get more character development this season. Okay? Like, I was gonna say we've got enough of Nancy, so let's give more to Jonathan. But at the same time, with how good these writers are and how big their show is getting, I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to develop every character further because they're so good at that. You know what I mean? So yeah, we need more of Jonathan because Jonathan was just oh my god, so is Will. Like, it's kind of crazy if you think about it, because I was like, they stay making Will useless. Season 3, all he was ever doing was, I want to play with D&D, or but then I realized that he was pretty significant to the entire show's storyline, season 1 and 2. So I do understand why they gave him a break. But yeah, we can see more about his character now, growing from like maybe PTSD, that type of stuff. Also, what I want is more Lumax, because season 2 built them up to be such, oh my god. I don't, okay, Malevolent is like the heart of the show, right? They're kind of a big thing in Stranger Things. I don't know. I like the whole Mad Max and Stalker thing going. I like talking with you, Mad Max. Wait, is that what he said? I think that is what. Oh, damn, I'm forgetting so fast. Anyway, no, I like the whole thing that they had going on. Like, Max wasn't really my favorite character, but I love Sadie Sink. Okay, don't come at me. But Max wasn't really my favorite character. And I just feel like them like making her open up to someone and seeing seeing Lucas like get a girl and get someone to care about. Anyway, back to that. When I'm rewatching the show and I see the scene with them on the bus and when they basically, I guess, catch feelings for each other, I'd say that I get emotional now when I watch that because I think about how dirty the writers did them in season 3. Like, they were just a goofy couple, which is cute. I think they focus on that more, but I didn't like it. Kind of regressed them in a matter because they went from like understanding each other to just being like a kid-teenager relationship. Like, I'd like to see that switch. It should have been that way, you know. But maybe they'll get into that in season 4 and they'll actually have them have like a real talk. Ew! Listen, I feel like we take each other for granted, and I want us to be something real. That's just me though. Also, I'd like to see Lucas and Elle share more of a friendship because, you know, they're better than Mad Wheeler in my opinion. Oh shit, what did I just do? People are gonna come at me. Okay, this just turned into fan bickering. But yeah, so I just really like Lucas and Elle, and I feel like we don't get enough of them. So that's something I'd like to see. I'd like to see more of the party. I'd like to see get a love interest. I'd like to see Robin kind of be his wing girl, wing woman, or them wing person each other in season 4. That'll make for some funny stuff. Okay, season 4 isn't even here yet. We don't even know if a season 4 is happening. So why am I getting excited? I should save this all for another video. Oh, also, I want to see Mike have more of a dynamic with his family too, because I feel like the Wheelers, I used to think that the Wheelers were like all that, but now that you think about it, like Karen could care less where her kids are. She's like, oh, Ted, Nancy's at a sleepover? Yeah, she's at a sleepover. Where's Mike? Oh, also at a sleepover. Like, what would happen if something bad happens to them? she would have never found out. So I'd like to see Mike have more of a relationship with his mom, and Nancy and Mike. Like, we got like a cute thing in season 1 where they're like, from now on we tell each other things or something like that, and that didn't happen. like they don't really tell each other that much stuff. We didn't really get a progression after that in season 1. So yeah, more of Mike and Nancy, and I think that's it. If you guys want me, who's guys, for the millionth time, I have no subscribers, but if whoever watches this and likes it wants me to make another video, Stranger Things related, and talk about what I want for season 4, but I might do that later, please comment down below. If you like this video and you want me to make more like videos like this for other shows, please comment down below what shows. And please, I'd really appreciate it if I could get some support and subscribers. So please subscribe, please like, please comment, please share. And yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope that whoever watched this video enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I talk too much. I'm working on that, I promise. And yeah, or also just comment down below what other videos I should do, I should make. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.